today?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Miriam Shad and I'm a foundation level student at Jahan School of Campus Laban. And today I'm doing my third ChatGPT and my topic is hurry up. So let's start it. Hello ChatGPT, can you listen me?
Of course, I'd love to help. So, you're working on a project about healthy food, right? What kind of guidance are you looking for? Maybe tips on what to include, how to structure it, or something else?
Okay, so today I have some questions for you. Can you start it?
Absolutely. Go ahead and ask me your question. Take your time. No rush.
Okay.
I'm
What
here.
does the phrase hurry up mean?
Good question. So, hurry up is basically a phrase we use when we want someone to do something faster. Like, it's a polite or sometimes impatient way to ask for them to speed up. So, for example, if you're running late, you might say, "Come on, hurry up."
Okay, why is hurry up called a time sensitive phrase?
Yeah, that's a great point. It can definitely sound a bit harsh or rushed, especially if someone's already feeling pressured. So, it's good to be mindful of tone. Like, you can say, "Could you speed up a bit, please?" if you want to be a bit softer.
Okay, where did the phrase hurry up originate? Where did the phrase hurry up originate?
That's a cool question. So, hurry up is kind of a simple old phrase in English. Hurry comes from the Old English word hurrien, which meant to rush, and up just kind of emphasizes the action. So, the phrase has been around for centuries in English.
Okay, where was the phrase first commonly used?
So, it's a bit hard to pin down an exact place, but the word hurry itself goes way back in Old English, and phrases like it were common in everyday speech by the medieval period. So, it evolved naturally as part of English conversation over time.
What is main idea of the lesson?
Yeah, exactly. It's just kind of a natural part of the language that grew from those older roots and it's stuck around because it's super useful, just like a lot of everyday English phrases.
Okay, why do people often say hurry up?
Yeah, that's a great point. A lot of times people rush because they feel stressed or like they don't have enough time. Sometimes it's just habit, like we're all used to being in a hurry and busy lives. So it kind of becomes a default way of asking people to speed up.
Okay, how does hearing hurry up make some people feel?
Yeah, so when people feel rushed or pressured, it can trigger stress responses, like their heart rate goes up or they get flustered. And especially if it's repeated, it can just wear them down or make them feel less confident. So, how we say it really matters.
Okay, in which situation is hurry up commonly used?
Yeah, definitely. It's super common in a lot of languages. Basically, anytime people are in a rush, they tend to use a short phrase like that. So, it's really just a quick way to prompt someone to move faster, no matter where they speak English.
Okay, who usually says hurry up to children?
Yeah, exactly. I mostly hear it in everyday conversations, like when someone's running late or trying to keep up with a schedule.
Can hurry up be
It,
used politely and how?
yeah, definitely. So to keep it polite, you can soften it, like adding please or phrasing it as a request. For example, you could say, "Could you hurry up a bit, please?" Or "Would you mind speeding up?" That way, it feels more respectful and less like a demand.
Okay, what is the difference between hurry up and rush?
Good question. So, hurry up is a direct request for someone to speed up, often used in the moment. Rush, on the other hand, is more like a general idea, like telling someone to rush through something or describing a fast pace. So, hurry up is more of a command, while rush is just a broader action.
Okay, why is time important in everyday life?
Yes, exactly. Time is so important because it helps us organize everything, whether it's school, work, or just daily routines. It lets us plan, be productive, and keep a balance between things we have to do and things we enjoy.
Okay, how can saying hurry up too often affect others?
Yeah, so when you say hurry up too often or in a harsh way, exactly, it can make them feel pressured or even more stressed, especially if they're already dealing with a lot. So it's really important to balance being urgent with being kind.
Okay, what are some polite alternatives to hurry up?
Yeah, so some alternatives could be something like, "Could we pick up the pace, please?" Or "Would you mind finishing a bit quicker if possible?" That keeps it polite, but still clear you need them to speed up.
What lesson does this story teach?
Of course. Yeah, no problem at all. So if you need any other phrases or help with your project, just let me know. I'm here to help.
What is the tone of the passage?
Good question. So the tone here is basically just polite and friendly. I'm trying to keep it encouraging and supportive so you feel comfortable asking questions and exploring your topic.
Okay, why should we respect other people's time?
Yeah, that's a really important point. Everyone has their own pace, and when we rush others, we might overlook their needs or create unnecessary stress. So, respecting time is really about respecting people's well being.
How does good time management reduce stress?
Yeah, exactly. It's like time is a limited resource for everyone. So, when we respect each other's time, it kind of builds trust, gives people space to do their best, and it helps everything run more smoothly.
What is the meaning of the word urgent?
Ah, good one. So, urgent basically means something that needs immediate attention, like it's really important and has to be dealt with quickly. So, when something's urgent, it kind of pushes to the top of the priority list.
What is the meaning of the word delay?
Ah, sure. So, right. So, it's basically something that requires immediate attention or action. It's often used when something is time pressured or really critical, so you have to deal with it right away. Yeah, exactly. So, when something is urgent, it kind of takes priority over everything else, and you usually have to act on it pretty quickly.
What is the opposite of hurry? What is the opposite of hurry? Hurry.
Of course. So, in this context, the opposite of hurry up is something like slow down or even just take your time. It's all about reducing the pace and giving yourself or others more space.
Use hurry up in a sentence. Use hurry up in a sentence.
Yeah, absolutely. If anything else comes up or you just want to talk through another phrase, I'm ready to help. No rush at all.
Use hurry up in a sentence.
Sounds great. Just let me know whenever you're ready with your next question or if you need any more help. Of
Okay, make a
course.
sentence using the word delay. Make a sentence using the word delay.
Sure. Here's a sentence. We need to hurry up if we want to catch the bus on.
Okay, make a sentence using the word delay. Make a sentence using the word delay.
Of course. Here's another sentence. Please hurry up with your homework so you can relax later. That keeps it clear but kind of gentle and positive.
Why is punctuality important?
Yeah, that's a really good point. Pacing things out lets us stay in control, manage stress, and do things well, rather than rushing and making mistakes. So it really helps with balance in daily life.
How can being late create problems? What examples of time sensitive situations are mentioned in the lesson?
Ah, great question. Exactly. So in the lesson, examples of time sensitive situations might be things like catching a flight, submitting a school assignment before a deadline, or dealing with a medical emergency. Basically, anything where acting quickly is really critical.
Okay, what message does the writer give to the readers?
Yeah, the main message is that time is really valuable and being mindful of how we
Okay,
exactly.
why should people avoid unnecessary delays?
Yeah, absolutely. So avoiding unnecessary so by avoiding unnecessary delays, we keep things moving smoothly, meet deadlines, and reduce overall stress for everyone involved.
What role does communication play in time management?
Ah, great point. Clear communication really helps because if everyone knows what needs to happen and by when, then time can be managed better and everyone stays on track.
How does the phrase hurry up reflect human behavior?
Yeah, that's really interesting. So, exactly, they kind of reflect that human urge to keep things moving. Like we're wired to respond to urgency because it prompts action. But of course, it can also create pressure, so we have to balance it.
Okay, why is it always good to hurry? Why or why not?
Yeah, exactly. It's a balance. Sometimes we do need urgency to keep things on track, but if we're constantly rushing, it can lead to mistakes or burnout. Exactly.
What can happen if people hurry too much?
Yeah, right. So if people hurry, got it. So if people rush too much, they might miss important steps, make avoidable errors, or even injure themselves if they're not careful. So it's really about staying mindful and keeping a balanced pace.
Okay, how can we balance speed and carefulness?
Yeah, that's a great question. So you can maintain a steady pace by setting small goals, staying organized, and checking in regularly. That way, you keep a healthy rhythm without feeling like you're constantly racing.
Okay, why is patience sometimes more important than speed?
Yeah, so sometimes precision is crucial because if you get every detail right, it avoids mistakes down the line, even if it takes a bit more time. So precision can actually save time in the long run by preventing mistakes.
Okay, what does the word phrase mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, what does the word
good
phrase mean?
question. So a phrase is basically a small group of words that work together to convey a specific idea, but it doesn't have to be a full sentence. It's kind of like a building block of language.
Okay, what type of phrase is hurry up?
Exactly. So a phrase is just a chunk of words that convey a meaning together, but it doesn't have its own subject and verb like a full sentence would.
Okay, give two synonyms of hurry up.
Sure. Some synonyms for hurry could be rush, accelerate, expedite, or even speed up. They all kind of convey that same idea of moving faster.
Okay, give two antonyms of hurry up.
Yeah, absolutely. So, exactly. Right. So, synonyms for up could be increase, raise, lift, or even boost, depending on the context.
What is the difference between quickly and carefully?
You're welcome. If you need any more examples or clarification, just let me know.
What is the difference between quickly and carefully?
Of course. I'll keep it brief and clear. So, if anything needs more explanation, just let me know and I'll slow down or expand.
Okay, why do emergencies require people to hurry?
Yeah, exactly. In emergencies, every second counts. So, hurrying can help save lives, prevent damage, or just get people the help they need as fast as possible.
Okay, how can planning ahead reduce the need to hurry?
Exactly.
How can planning ahead reduce the need to hurry? How can planning ahead reduce the need to hurry?
Exactly. When we plan ahead, we can anticipate problems, stay organized, and avoid that. Yeah, exactly. By planning ahead, we give ourselves the chance to avoid those urgent rushes and handle things more calmly.
Okay, what is one habit that helps you manage time well?
Great question. One really helpful habit is setting a daily schedule. So you break.
Okay, what did you learn from this lesson?
That's a really good reflection. I think I learned that clear communication is super important, making sure I express what I need and also listen carefully so I don't misunderstand anyone.
How would you explain the phrase hurry up to a younger student?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's really about being patient and also making sure I'm checking in with others so everyone feels heard.
Okay, why do teachers sometimes ask students to hurry up?
Yeah, so teachers often ask students to hurry when there's a time limit, like during a test, a presentation, or just to keep the class on schedule. So it helps everyone stay on track.
Okay, how can students avoid being rushed before exams?
Exactly. If we plan ahead and stay on top of things, we don't have to rush at the last minute, and we can approach everything with a clearer, calmer mindset.
Okay, what is the central theme of the lesson?
Yeah, exactly. The central theme is really about balancing urgency and patience. So we stay on track, but we also keep control and avoid unnecessary stress.
Do you think the phrase hurry up is useful in daily life? Give a reason.
Sure. For example, if you're trying to catch a flight or finish a project before a deadline, saying hurry up can prompt you to act quickly and stay on schedule.
Okay, how can students avoid being rushed before exams? So, viewers, this is my chat GPT. Hope you like it. Meet you in the next video. Pakistan Zindabad. Khuda Hafiz.
That sounds great. I'm really